Yo, this is your boy Fireworks, and welcome back. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel. I got my girl White Gold here with us today, and we are back with the third and final act to Kanye West's documentary from Netflix, Jeen-Yuhs. All right, and this act is called Awakening. All right, so I'm not sure about what's gonna happen. I know some time has passed between. As far as the footage, of course,
where it picks back up.
There's some time in between where it breaks off and picks back up. So I'll be excited to see what's going on, and maybe we'll get another deep dive into more understanding of this genius, Kanye West. I'm learning a lot, even though thought I knew a lot, but I'm learning more about him and his personal than I am musically. Musically, I feel like I know and understand him, but like. Personally, like with him and his mom, I just didn't understand that connection was that big.
Yeah.
Like now I really still see like that is a part of why he is a little, bipolar right now, or is what he was diagnosed as bipolar, which he might not agree with, but that's just not necessarily, I don't feel like maybe the people around him try to use it as a weapon, the diagnosis, instead of just kind of saying like, this is what we call it, this is the term what we call it. And it looks like that you have,
because it's like, if you really listen to him, like, he's not playing, like,
and he's not lying.
Yeah, like, it's not a joke, and he's not kidding, and it's not a lie. Like, he's trying to tell y'all some shit, and y'all just want to shoo him off as crazy. Some things is off the wall, don't get me wrong, but
of course. Not everything.
I'm not saying everything is not kooky, but a lot of stuff isn't kooky. Right.
Make sure you guys are leaving us a thumbs up, all right? And if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys are hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we do a video just like this, you all will get it first. As well, this full-length reaction will be on our Patreon, all right? So make sure you can go pledge and get all our access and early access to this visual in full length, all right? Plus, make sure you guys check out We Trap Music. That's our sponsor, and they're on all social media platforms, and I'll have those links down in the description. All right, so I'm Fireworks. This is White Gold. This is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we back.
Snoopers gonna snoop, Snoopers gonna snoop, Snoopers gonna snoop. Bitch, not your bitch.
But who are you to call yourself a genius? It's for other people to look at you and say, that man's a genius.
I just felt like that was real funny. For me to even get offended by you that called me a genius, it was like, how arrogant is that, yo?
That's who he is. That's me. Do you see that?
He said, how arrogant is that, yo?
And he ignored what the fuck he said. Damn, it looks like it's about to deep dive into like
a lot of shit.
All the shit.
Yep.
Here we go, y'all.
Start with an awakening. Kanye started working on his sophomore album, Late Registration.
Tiniest bit less vibrato, but in that sort of quiet range.
And now that I had all the footage I needed, I thought it'd be...
Bruh, do you, like, that's what I wanted to see. John Bryan worked with, I think I know it's Felonia, or she was a dope artist in the 90s, and her music, the way it sounds, is fire. And Kanye got those sounds and used those sounds with orchestra.
Felonia?
I forgot her name. Her last name's Apple, though. It's like Felonia Apple, or it's something Apple, and she did dope music with John Bryan in the 90s. And Kanye worked with him on Late Registration, so it's just like, holy shit. And the sounds, I can hear it.
Yeah.
I had heard that you were really arrogant.
Yeah, I heard that too. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
They cut to Chris Tucker so fast, he ain't even put his tie on, and then he was like, what? Oh, we here? That shit was so funny. I'll never forget that I was watching that live there. I used to watch everything with Kanye West on it. Like, I even caught that.
Kanye West is going to sing a special song for us. Before you tell us a little bit about the song.
It's a song I wrote for my mother back in 2000. It's one of my favorite songs.
Aww.
And I say...
Kanye gonna make me cry right now. Lord have mercy. What the hell, y'all? Now we're getting like the real special moments where he can like gift her all the stuff that she gifted him.
Yes.
I'm proud to say, late registration, Kanye West.
Feel me? That shit had diamonds on it, like the Diamonds remix. We Major. Man, people smoking crack saying that's not his best shit because that's the Kanye that everybody loved, and he perfected his sound on the second album. After that, that's when everything changed. You know what I'm saying? Music, him. You know what I'm saying?
After the Grammys, we took 6 home for 06. Like Oscar winner. Watch. Remember I said that.
Congratulations to my nigga.
Damn, he called Taraji. I'm weak. Okay. So when I was in high school, I did a thing just like that. Like an outfit without the chain. Because I did some performance or something. And I wore my shirt out and everything like that. The glasses, I had on like Jordans. I really thought I was fucking Kanye when I was that age.
Man, let me tell you how the Shy is, man. I got all my Shy niggas out here. Chike, GLC.
You call me Chike again, nigga.
He drunk. Kanye drunk. He got drunk with Bono, came out here and tried to talk, and he's lost it.
I can't front. After all this time, it kind of hurt realizing that I was now on the outside looking in. But it was okay, though, because something special was about to come into my life.
My son and his son is the same age because he was born in 2007. My son's just older.
Yeah.
By the time I had Ivy, I didn't even have a number on Kanye. Pretty much the only time I was around, and Mama West would call me to document different parts of her life.
And then I have a lot of pictures at the house. In my house.
That sound like somebody's mom. That sound like Nanny. Nanny talking about, well, we can't go back to the house. You know I got all them pictures now. I can hear it.
Yeah.
Nanny has all the pictures.
So I'm gonna play Touch the Sky.
See how he just went out there, no questions, no nothing.
Yeah.
He would do anything for that woman.
He has to finish his rehearsal, be at a press conference, a millionaire. But we wanted to get in just a few questions. Any questions?
Okay, you see that? You see the 2 lines on the, that was me, senior year.
And you're supposed to say, you know, oh man, that song was dope. Really? And I'm like, oh, it's great. Oh man, you like that? You got good taste. I like it too. We on the same vibe, you know?
We got good taste. We on the same vibe.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about me. I am the greatest. And you should feel that way about yourself too.
He probably inspired so many of those kids right there. I was definitely inspired. Still
Absolutely. Yep.
She's having a heart attack. You're doing CPR? Give me your medication. Ma'am, is she not breathing at all? For her medication. Dr. West. I don't feel a pulse. Get an ambulance here now.
The mother of rapper Kanye West has died.
She was just 58 years old. Kanye and his mother thrive in each other's company.
I think this is gonna show some shit he really probably shouldn't show. This is probably as transparent as ever gonna get for Kanye right here, y'all.
If my hands low, second they get up, you gon' get that benzo. Take the windows, come out. Since you brought me in this world, let me take you out to a restaurant, whatever else you want. Just tell me what kind of S-type, Donda, West Side.
That's one of his best songs. He did, I think he performed that song at the Grammys. That's when he was like crying on stage. It was tough for him. After, I think it was, he did a song with Daft Punk. And then after that, he did this song, and it was sad. It was sad. It really was. That was like the first performance he had done since she had passed. They might show it.
What you need to do, you just need to stop touring. You just need to go home and clear your head. Go home to what, motherfucker? If she was here, she would tell me to get on that stage and kill it, dog.
Yeah, that's the Glow in the Dark tour. That shit was dope. I wish I would have went to that. I think Cub went to that.
Yeah.
It looked crazy. I've seen videos.
When I went to film one of his first shows for the Glow in the Dark tour, I could tell Kanye was grieving, but he kept working. He refused to stop. Kanye asked me to document the rest of the tour, but when they hit the road, team told me there wasn't any room for me to go.
Damn, his team told him there wasn't no room for him? What the fuck?
For whatever reason, I didn't feel welcome. I was there to film GL. Then Kanye did something he hadn't done before. He told me to stop filming him.
Damn. That's crazy.
My intention is always positive.
Best female video goes to...
I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
I was fortunate enough to meet your mom a number of years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that performance. Like he went through, I don't even know why he was doing them interviews at the time. It was fresh off that. People were gonna kill him. They were gonna crucify him, bro. You should have let it ride for a little bit. That I didn't agree with that.
When someone comes up and says something like, I am a god, everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god. How could you say that? How could you have that mentality?
Kanye went through a lot of shit. If you look at like that clip, that was a lot. I didn't realize it looking at it like in a lump sum like that. That's crazy. Damn.
It was going to be a huge event for the city. And when I got there, he told me Kanye was a surprise guest. It made me a little nervous because I knew Kanye, but I had never met Yeezy.
Yeah, he was Yeezy at that point. He was definitely Yeezy.
Being in the same room again, I couldn't help but think about how close we used to be, even if now I still felt the distance between us.
Kanye's so rich that he had literally got his bottom row of teeth taken out and replaced with diamonds. And he was in there eating a bag of Doritos. I don't know if I would eat anything with salmon if I had that. And I don't even like salmon.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not joking.
If you like it afterwards, feel free to cheer.
I think I preferred this style of listening party, even though I did really enjoy the last, not the last one, but the third Donda show for Donda, not the Donda 2 show. I thought the Donda 2 show was dope if it wasn't for the audio being fucked up.
Yeah.
Man, see, you can tell that, man, them niggas need to shut the fuck up and get in the studio and do music, bruh. Cudi, Kanye, Travis. Can you imagine that album? It would be fucking, oh my God. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if Mike hit the nasty face over there, then that shit is knocking in Madison Square.
Is going on tour yesterday. More
From Paris tonight, a brazen robbery leaving reality TV star Kim Kardashian
held up at gun New York City when he got.
I'm sorry, this is a family emergency. I have to stop the show.
The 45th presidential election.
This is when it went downhill for a lot of people for Kanye. I stuck with him. It was hard, but I was there.
My life, my public will standing at risk. This is the way of thinking to make America.
It's facts. It's like living in the Matrix and you're the only one that's telling people eventually you could fuck up the Matrix if you don't get dealt with.
Yeah, like variants.
Yeah.
Well, I'm with. Look at the pop. Y'all trying to get my boy over here.
Hey, over here. Over here, man.
I remember this video. I remember this.
You have to embrace our now. To be able to work with and surround yourself with the people who create the most meaningful things. So, you gotta go after it.
It's crazy. He gets it. But that's why I said I feel like he's seen something or heard something.
Yeah.
Pusha T said in the interview, Kanye knows shit we don't know.
Trouble remembering things, feeling easily annoyed or irritated.
I think I can find another like that all the time.
Hey, that sounds dope as shit. Like just the sound of it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like dimensionless. That's a word. It's like it sounds what like dimension would sound. Like it's like it was so
like
much
spatial.
yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like electronic-y, vibey. I don't know. It's dope though.
Made me say, like a mix of Master P and Rick Ross.
Ain't nobody tell you that suicide kills. Baby, let me know what you really, really feel.
My nigga's rapping off an iPhone 6. Cudi, bruh. Cudi really rapping up like an iPhone 6, y'all. Like, no bullshit. That's crazy. And that's like a Sony, that black microphone is a Sony C800G. It's like Michael Jackson, NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, everybody use that. Britney Spears. That's an iconic ass mic.
Already had the house and the wife and the kids and the plaques, but all this type of shit would still have moments where I felt like suicidal here. Still have moments where I'm addicted to Percocets and don't even realize it, and you know what I'm saying?
Right. But we here now.
Yeah.
We're here now.
See, I feel like that's the point in Kanye's life where he began to lose trust in people. And that's why he kept his mom real close. Kanye's very smart.
Right.
And when he lost his mom, he lost the closest thing to him in that business. And that business is shaky, shiesty.
And then I kind of don't like the way that it kicks the front right there. So that's what makes the 700 so scary, that it's like bulky. Why couldn't the 700 been engineered to be like this? Where it's like slim, but like flows out in the right places and very purposeful.
That's crazy to look and see his...
It's cool to see it develop.
Like his development with the Yeezy brand. Like that's dope. I really was interested in seeing that. Like, cause there's a lot of shit, and you've seen that thing I showed you of Kanye West where he's standing in the middle of like all his different color shoes and all those models. Like all those are just samples of what, you know, he want to see it looks like that and like this and like that. And
right.
This tweak and that tweak, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How's that, Mom?
Thank you.
Thank you. That's a positive.
Pop up at the whip like, stop it up on the
yeah.
Yeah. This is exactly how they do.
See, he like, that's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have a melody, but then the thing about him is like he got someone recording him.
Right.
So like he can listen to it and then fill in the words, you know, get the words in. Me, I need to do that more, but that's why I do the voicemail thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like a voice record.
Yeah.
Yeah. Voice memo.
Yeah, I do like a voice memo on my phone and then, you know, try to write it and fill in the words.
No purposeful errors. No killing. No ill will.
I didn't know when I would see Kanye next, but for now, it seemed like he had found his peace. The question was, where would he go from here?
It's crazy to see that he was really going in and out of peace and going in and out of different things.
Yeah,
I can see
like
why they...
depression and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Over his comments on slavery.
More people now are turning against.
People were very upset.
I want to take this moment right now to say that I'm sorry.
It was
That was really emotional with some of your actions.
See, they didn't play that. See, that interview with him crying? That's the interview where you got to see during this time where he really basically came out and said like he don't trust nobody.
Yeah.
Like he don't have nobody around him that he came up with anymore. So he feels like everybody has an agenda on him. Everybody's trying to push him to do something. Everybody's trying to friend him into getting some help or doing something, and he don't trust anybody. Like he just wants someone to be there because he fucked with me, you know, and he didn't have that, especially after this long. His mom passed and he still, you know, never healed from that. So
Kanye started a gospel choir called Sunday Service, and with everything that had happened the year before, I saw that a lot of people questioning his intent.
Is it a ploy to sell records?
Is Kanye trying to resurrect his career with Sunday Service?
So now, okay, it was because he wanted some peace. That's what they wanted. Like he wanted to get some peace.
Yeah.
And in that Sunday service brings him peace.
Protection. Just do the for protection part.
See, like when we was watching in the last act, this is what Kanye West wanted that choir to be like. He had this picture in his head. And so this is the Sunday service also is an extension of his ability to create music.
Yeah.
Because he is getting them to sound and do it the ways that he thinks sound best, which we enjoy. So I think it's dope.
And I understand that I got my black card back, and people are like, oh man, it's all good. You know, no, God's got that anyway. It was always in his plan. All you need to just chill out, and then when you're ready to serve me, And
what's crazy is people like question the intent. I never questioned the intent. I questioned the music, because he hadn't done Dropout. Like, it's hard to redo that. You know what I'm saying? So like, I never judged him, because if you listen to the Dropout and you listen to Late Registration, any of Kanye's music, it's choir based, it's soul based, you know what I'm saying, which is church, you know what I'm saying. So I don't look at this any different. I just wanted to know how good the music was going to sound, you know what I'm saying. Was it going to take a hit? And it didn't.
He's been to now have this Sunday service thing, it's absolutely amazing.
And in that, I'm no longer a slave. I'm free.
New album, Jesus is King.
Jesus is King is the rappers.
And Jesus is King had those joints on. My favorite one is still I think it's called Hands Off or Hands On with Fred Hammond. That shit is ridiculous. Like, and that's Kanye will probably tell you too. Oh look, there it is.
From Jesus Walks to Jesus is King, things that come full circle. God had directed us all to this point, and now it felt like our movie had the perfect ending.
Easy tweeted yesterday, quote, "We must now realize the promise of America. I am running for president of the United States."
I don't know. I don't have a problem with Kanye running for president, because I think I understand what he's going to do. I think Kanye's going to try to trash capitalism. And if you trash capitalism, then you trash every problem. You get rid of capitalism, you get rid of every problem.
Can you help write to this one? Play that. Yeah. Top 10, raw souls to J-Ho, now bring the souls to J-Ho. Thank God I'm bipolar. Stay to the soul, he's hanging. Kind of on the top, gonna say some white polar.
Wouldn't do a doc on Mike, I'm not Oprah. Hey, I still feel a way about Oprah, dawg. Feel me? And that's crazy. Like, that's a song off Donda. That right there is a song off Donda. So this is 2020. He had this shit for like a year and a half, and then he got it to what it sounded like. Yep. It's amazing. And I think this one had Vori on it, which is from Louisville.
That's it.
This is what I want to do. He's on the beach just fucking vibing, barefoot, doing music, working out. Like, it's crazy.
Tie one arm, both arms, both legs to 4 horses, all in different directions. Boom! Pow! They didn't know they was dealing with Deadpool, though.
They didn't know they was dealing with Deadpool, though. Kanye's. Hey, Kanye show up in Multiverse of Madness as Deadpool. Marvel's genius. Oh, Lord, I remember this.
That women who don't have abortion should be offered $1 million each.
It's all over the place.
None of it in its totality made any sense. One point he broke down.
A few days after seeing the breakdown on TV, I left for Wyoming to check on him.
Oh, he was still in Wyoming, okay.
Raj, Cootie. It's Cootie right here, boy. We out here. We out here.
Y'all out there with him. It's good, bro.
Man, you know, that's our brother, man. We know.
At least he had people trying to be around him, you know what I'm saying? And not like the celebrities, like the real people.
Right.
Because, like, from what we knew, we thought Cudi and then was around him and all that shit. Pusha, and, you know, but really, he had a whole, like, real personal people that was around him. What the fuck what kind of dynamic is this? Like, this is why I would love to be in this spectrum of life, where I'm like hanging out with, like,
I mean, Justin Bieber is not this, he's not like I don't know, he's not a kid no more.
But still, like, I think it's dope. Like, I wish we were hanging out with, like, Tom Holland and then fucking, you know, someone random, like Seth Rogen. We were just kicking it or something. We go to dinner or something, just random shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
God, I will always follow your lead.
What's up, bro? How you been?
I'm so excited to see you.
He got a jail fork.
Yeah, I'm energized.
It's probably like a wood fork or like a what you call it? Like he right at this time he started using like his own products, because Yeezy said he's gonna make like camping products, forks, knives. He's gonna make stuff all like that.
Yeah.
Or if someone gave you a brand new car and you took just across the street, you might run so fast that you get hit by a car. So that's the reason why I always say energize. Because even with black culture and woke culture, they try to just excite.
Kanye not wrong, but it's unnecessary. He not wrong, but it's unnecessary. Very.
Correct you. I was just saying like.
No, I appreciate it. I like to listen. You know I like to learn.
All right. Well, love you, brother. Okay.
I love you too. Send me the beat.
See that? Like, it's just love. How do people be rude to, like, it's like Kanye will say something after, it's like, bro, I love you, but we got to get this. It's tough love. Tough learning, tough love. You got to understand who you're dealing with, too.
Remind me that don't define me. So I want to do, instead of saying what doesn't define you, what does define us? Remind me that don't define me. It's already saying, man, you the problem, or y'all trying to make you look crazy for crying about abortion. I'm a crazy man, and everybody calling me like, I hope you're okay. The world ain't okay. Sick motherfuckers.
Hey, bro, I feel everybody. I feel every bit what he's saying, bro. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, we have to be the people. Like, we look at ourselves in the third person. So, with us watching ourselves, we can see your bullshit too. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't see me have something, and then before I had nothing, you wasn't calling me like, bro. Like, we can realize that at the same time, feel what we feeling, because we are the person that we are watching.
Yeah.
So it's like, motherfucker, the world ain't okay, nigga. Like, what does that mean for me right at this moment, bro? Like, are we gonna do something, or what is the action that you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? The effort's cool, but
They had those nice bowls at the house we went to in the Dominican, the other house. Remember we were on the beach at the other house, the other location though, right? Yeah, he got it. Hello?
Okay, what about it?
What I'm saying?
He said, why you doing that, man? I'm on the phone with my dad. Jeez.
Alright, well, you're doing okay, right?
Yeah. How do you feel?
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, see, I know that feeling. That's the difference between Nanny and my mama. You see how much conversation and how much you enjoy to be around this person, and then it's like you're trying to tell your mom something, or you're trying to tell your dad something, and he's just kind of like, oh yeah. I'm just like, oh, okay. You know, I'm calling you for a reason, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want me to choke you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I need you beside me. Okay, let's talk to Hey, how are you?
See, before I even said it, I could tell, because I've been there. I know that look. Like, I just sat there. Like, I know what that feels like.
Thanks, man. I know. Yo, let me peace. How you doing, Pops? How's it going, man? This is Cootie, man. Yes, sir. I've been around with Ye from the beginning, brother. Yes, sir.
You make these sets. You make some of these guys videos. Yo, listen.
I feel so bad for Kanye, bro. There's like nobody he can trust. And then really the only person that he had was Cootie. You know what I'm saying? Straight, it loops. Yeah, that's what you rap on. Rap on a loop.
Focus groups as unusual, in fact, as eccentric as the man himself, but in some ways they were
I was hoping that they was gonna talk a little bit about like the Drake beef and what he was going through and all that, but they not. Damn, it's crazy. They got footage of him watching himself. I wonder what this is for, though. I want to see what happens.
And then cited an anonymous family member who explained that he's experiencing a bipolar episode. We don't know, but it doesn't mean what he said is wrong.
See?
Boom! Over on CNN.
He's happy that dude put
he said, but it doesn't mean he's wrong.
He's looking at it like that, but Kanye's also listening to, you know, people, anonymous family members, and him saying this and him saying that. Like, that's still fucking with your trust.
Yeah.
And who's around you, you know?
I don't think there's anybody in the history of hip-hop who has the culture in the
2024. Kanye is ordered 6
for divorce.
What?
He really went through a lot. That's crazy. Like, he
and
went
we didn't even see it all.
Yeah, we didn't see it all. Okay, we getting the Donda. See, that's dope. I wanted to see some of the Donda footage and what was going on.
answers are always there when we take the time to quiet ourselves and listen to the angels that you place in our lives.
The giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing. What can you think?
It seems so much bigger than me whenever I get involved.
When it says the giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing, everybody else sees the giant.
Thank you, Father God, with your genius. Amen.
All right, you guys, welcome back. That was Act 3. Lord have mercy. Woo, pulled my heartstrings. I was holding back, you guys. All right, I understand Kanye personally now. Everything he did was to try to fight a part of what people tried to take away from him. From Kanye's always knew who he was going to be. And throughout his experience, even though he has had personal issues, his personal issues are organic and they're human. He lost his mother. And I think that as big as a connection that maybe even visually, some people won't even understand.
Right.
But you can just see the total difference between the connection that he had with his mother and the connection that he had with his dad. He was having to pull conversation out of his father. And after a while, he basically just had to come out and say, you know, I need you here.
Right.
And it was a long time that I even knew where Kanye was going through trust issues, you know, not having anybody in your camp. Once you get so far in the music game and you find out that your record label, you know, is not paying you what you're supposed to get, and you're not getting this money, and you got 4 kids, and you trying to make sure that shit is what it is, you know what I'm saying? He needed people he can trust. He didn't feel like he didn't have nobody he can trust. And I think it's crazy that all of that, you can see like now all these episodes, since we really didn't know personally what was going on behind everything that we saw publicly. We just saw the episodes and I'm going crazy, but we didn't see what had happened before he went out to South Carolina and did that thing. We didn't see what, you know, he was in the studio going through it the night before, because he was still going through an episode of, you know, just after a while, he lost his mom. That did it. But after a while, I'm not healing from that. And you can see how big the connection was. So it's obvious that it was that painful, that, you know, damaging to this person. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that people as big as him, Michael Jackson, Prince, they all have these one things. You know, Michael never had a childhood. Kanye, you know, he lost his mom and it changed him forever. Also, Michael Jackson had vitiligo. You know what I'm saying? People made fun of him for that on public news, papers, magazines.
Somehow he didn't love who he was.
You know,
like yes, he did.
It's
he
crazy.
Just couldn't help that shit.
It's crazy. Just a lot of things that people just don't know, you know. But you all let us know how you feel about the entire trilogy now, all right? We've watched the whole thing. And again, this full length will be on our Patreon. So if you all want to check it out, make sure you go pledge and get all access and you'll get it early, all right? But before we get out of here, make sure you guys are hitting us with a thumbs up, all right? Leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you're hitting subscribe and tapping that notification bell. That way, when we or I do a video just like this, you all will get it first, all right? Make sure you all stay tuned to the channel. We will be back very soon. We got Medea's Homecoming dropping tomorrow, all right? So that'll be dope and funny. And then Friday, or maybe Thursday night or Friday, maybe Friday or Saturday, we'll do Dawn of Justice, because Saturday we're going to the Batman. So
the Batman, we're going to see it. Rob Pat,
you feel me? So I'm Fireworks, this is White Gold, and this is Snoopers Gonna Snoop YouTube channel, and we out.
Snoopers gonna snoop, Snoopers gonna snoop, Snoopers gonna snoop, bitch, bitch.